do continue to learn a lot more about the suspect. This is video provided by our Fox 26 Houston team that does show the home belonging to Jabbar. Now, the Federal Bureau of Investigation has announced that bomb-making materials were found inside the 42-year-old's home. That is according to a release put out by the FBI. In that release, officials said they are working diligently to further the investigation and evaluate evidence, interview victims, and analyze tips related to the attack on Bourbon Street. Officials said that 2 days into the investigation, the FBI had received almost 1,000 tips, and leads have been sent to the FBI field offices all over the country for investigation. FBI officials stated that as of Thursday, all evidence for...
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing this evening? He's dropping a quick video about the 42-year-old man that he's the guy that took the truck and ran down Bourbon Street and hit several people. Several people didn't make it. This man obviously was born. He was born in a U.S. citizen from Texas. He's a U.S. Army veteran. He lived in Houston. I don't know why he came to Texas. And it said that he posted several videos proclaiming his support for ISIS. 14 people were killed. Dozens were injured. It was reported he drove around barricades and hurled down Bourbon Street in the French Quarter during New Year's. This is insane. What blows my mind is this guy was currently in the military. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let the video roll. I mean, this country is the most welcomest. He welcome anybody. He welcome everybody like blacks welcome everybody. We see somebody dancing, they welcome to the cookout. If you see anybody doing the dance that black folks like, they welcome to the cookout. Meanwhile, they're infiltrating, they're getting in the camp to do harm. I have to be careful what I say on here, but I don't really trust a lot of people from that culture because I stay in the neighborhood where they pretty much control all the revenue. Stores, grocery stores, corner stores, cell phone stores, and they treat Americans like crap. They don't like us, ladies and gentlemen. These people do not like us. And I'm tired of people trying to act like everything's great, and it's not. Okay? But we're going to let this video roll so you can see what we're dealing with here. Come on.
Recovery along Bourbon Street and a short-term rental home over in New Orleans that was used by Jabbar have been completed. While over at the location of that short-term rental, FBI officials said bomb-making materials, which were rendered safe, and other items were found and collected for further processing.
Wow.
FBI special agents located similar materials, they say, at the search of Jabbar's home that is over on Crescent Peak Drive in Houston, and you can see some of the video there on your screen. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms determined that Jabbar was the only person who could have had access to the home when the fire was set. The ATF also determined that Jabbar set a small fire in the hallway and strategically placed accelerants all throughout the house in his effort to destroy it and other evidence of the crime. How
these people are trained to do this. Look at this. They don't like us, ladies and gentlemen. Come on.
However, officials said that after Jabbar left the home, the fire
ripped the door off of there. They went in there. It's a trailer. Look at this, how these people living.
Burned to a point that it did extinguish itself prior to spreading to other rooms, allowing for the recovery of evidence, including precursors for
That's the second house he got, the second home he got. But it seems like he had the trailer to harbor the explosives into. That's where he was drawing up all the tax at. Come on a United States government salary. Come on.
Bomb-making material and a privately made device suspected of being a silencer for a rifle.
Wow.
Evidence collected from multiple sites are being evaluated to further the investigation. Now, the FBI said that during his attack on Bourbon Street, Jabbar intended to use a transmitter that was found in the F-150 truck to detonate 2 IEDs that he placed on Bourbon Street. The transmitter, along with 2 firearms connected to Jabbar, is being transported to the FBI lab for additional testing, as well as clothing and shell casings from the truck. FBI personnel also evaluating terabytes worth of video and other data collected by street cameras that are monitored by the New Orleans Real-Time Crime Center. The FBI said they are continuing to surge resources from across the country to assist the field office in New Orleans, in addition to FBI special agents and personnel based in Louisiana. More than 200 additional personnel have been brought in to assist in the investigation in order to process evidence, support victims, and investigate leads and tips. Personnel support includes, but is not limited, we're told, to special agents, victim specialists, evidence technicians, specially trained crisis management personnel, and intelligence analysts. The FBI says the number of victims killed in the attack does remain at 14 people, with a total of 35 others injured. Officials said they expected the number of injured to rise as additional people either take themselves to hospitals with injuries or ask for assistance from the FBI. The investigation into the attack ongoing, and officials said they will provide additional details as necessary. Again, you are taking a look inside of the home and outside as well in this video provided by Fox 26 Houston. They also had a chance to go inside and filed this report.
Following a 17-hour investigation at Shamsud-Din Jabbar's mobile home in North Houston that began on Wednesday, the FBI returned on Friday to continue searching his home.
It could be that they felt they overlooked something, or as a result of the search, they found something within documents or a piece of forensic or physical evidence that caused them to say, hey, we need to go take another peek.
The Harris County Bomb Squad also showing up and collecting evidence. A car was also towed during the second Houston investigation. This comes after multiple people and media entities entered the mobile home, taking pictures and videos of Jabbar's belongings.
I'm not trying to criticize law enforcement, but I thought it was odd. Search warrants I was involved in, we always sealed the scene afterwards, sealing it so people can't make entry, and it maintains the integrity of the site. Not only for the privacy of the individual that owns the property, but also to maintain the potential integrity of a follow-up investigation.
This 42-year-old American citizen, Army veteran, Army veteran that was currently serving in the military, planning a whole attack on New Year's. This is what I don't understand. They flag people down on Facebook all day for speaking truth or just speaking. They flag me for just the littlest things. You can't tell when somebody's posting something about ISIS? Come on, man. I would like to see those posts where he pledged his allegiance to ISIS. I'm going to tell you right now, I believe they got a whole, especially when Trump gets in office, I believe, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I believe that it's going to be a lot more things like this to happen because people are, and you've led a lot of people in the country under the Biden Harris administration. The country has been flooded. You don't know who's in here. Donald Trump is not even sworn in yet. And it's already happening. You got people being set on fire on the subway 6 days apart. I think somebody was pushed on the tracks the other day. Was it yesterday? It's all kind of stuff happening. This is crazy. This is insane. I mean, this man had all this time to get these houses and create all of this stuff, and he's in the military and nobody could see the signs. Nobody. They're watching the wrong people. And as I said before, he pledges allegiance. I'm sure he probably worded it different, but it's like key words you can say. You can't say anything about the alphabet community. They flag you down. 30 days, you out of there. 30 days. Sometimes they take you down longer than that. You say anything about the LGBT, the alphabet community, but you got somebody pledging allegiance to ISIS and nobody picked it up. Now he got a brother. He's got a brother that's out here. He's got a brother out here. Yep. See if I can find it, but he's got a brother out here that's saying he don't believe his brother is that way. He don't believe it. He's blown away. His parents. If I can find it. There it is. It's not it. Yeah, this is insane, man. This is insane. Come on.
I'm still shocked by the whole thing. It still doesn't seem like it actually happened.
14 people dead and dozens of others injured after a truck plows through New Year's Eve celebrations on New Orleans' Bourbon and Canal streets. 24-year-old Jabbar assumed someone was having mental health issues or was angry. He didn't think the driver would be his own brother.
I just dropped my phone and crawled into a corner somewhere and started crying.
With an 18-year age gap, Jabbar says he and his brother, 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar, weren't always close, but had grown closer since their father suffered.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Am I seeing something wrong here, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on. This dude, they showed a girl. Let me go back to this. I'm tripping. That's a girl, ain't it? Who is this?
Dead and dozens of others injured after a truck plows through New Year's Eve celebrations on New Orleans' Bourbon and Canal streets. 24-year-old Jabbar assumed someone was having.
That's a girl. You can tell by her anatomy. Let's just say that. That's anatomy. The guy that's talking has on blue jeans. This person has on brown pants. Is that his sister? Is that his girlfriend? Is his wife? Who is this? Okay, come on.
Mental health issues or was angry. He didn't think the driver would be his own brother.
I just dropped my phone and crawled into a corner somewhere.
This guy has on.
With an 18-year age gap, Jabbar says he and his brother, 42-year-old Shamsud-Din Jabbar, weren't always close, but had grown closer since their father.
So he was a property manager. That's why he was able to move around and get properties and get properties and stuff like that. He's a property manager. Blue Metal Properties. Team lead. You see what I'm saying? This guy looks professional. You would never think he's going to take a truck and drive down the street and kill people. Can I say that on YouTube? I hope I can. Take people out, delete people. You would never think this. Look at this guy. He look like your average guy. I'm sure women love him. You know, women like dudes with gray hair for some reason that look like this dude. Come on.
Close, but had grown closer since their father suffered a stroke in 2023.
He was coming around a little more often to check on him and if there's anything he needed.
Jabbar says his brother was kind, caring, and compassionate, a description completely opposite to how the world has come to know him.
That's how he really looked. Now he looked like the corner store folk. There it is. That's who's selling you the Ciroc. That's how they look right there. Now you can see it. You can see it? Can you see it now? Can you see it? I can see it. See? I can see it. Come on.
Since the deadly attack, the FBI has found evidence Shamsud-Din talked about killing his family as well.
That's unbelievable, honestly. I can't imagine him doing anything like that.
Jabbar says his brother only returned home to Beaumont 2 or 3 times a year. The last time the siblings saw one another.
He thought about killing his family. And who's this girl? He thought about killing his family. Hold on, man.
A year. The last time the siblings saw one another was 6 months ago.
Everything was just how he had always been with me and around the rest of his family, you know, full of love, well-mannered, well-tempered, helpful.
While the family's imam says Shamsud-Din seemed different, Jabbar says he showed no signs of the acts he would commit on New Year's Day.
He grew out his beard and he...
I think it's a tradition or some type of religious thing, ladies and gentlemen, with the beard. Let me know. Because every brother I know that get down with these people, they got a beard. I'm not saying nothing wrong with a beard, but it's something about that culture, that religion, the beard. I remember when I first grew my beard out, I started walking into the corner stores. I started seeing more of these people start smiling at me, nodding their head. Like, now you're getting it, boy. Now you're getting it. I'm serious. Yeah. You know, grew out the beard. It's something about it. I don't know the ins and outs because I don't know that culture like that. I just don't. But I know it's something, it has something to do with their religion and their culture to grow the beard. I know that for sure. You need to look it up. That's what I need to do. Hold on. Okay. Okay. It says a sign of honor and beauty and masculinity. That's why they grow the beards. Okay. Okay. I get it. All right. Grow beards, argue that they're doing more than X for faithful than man. Okay. A sign of honor, beauty, and masculinity. Okay. And they say it's because it is the sana of Prophet Muhammad saw. I guess he saw something. Just like Elijah Muhammad. Somebody saw somebody in a dream or something like that. I'm not going to get into all that because I don't know all of that. But that's what they're saying. That's what the beard is for. Come on.
Became more modest and he became more modest.
Sorry, y'all.
He grew out his beard and he became more modest in his dressing. Nobody's seen anything like this coming.
Jabbar says he isn't sure when his brother may have become radicalized, but it isn't something his family condones or believes in.
This is completely out of character, fam. You know, these actions. And they're also not any type of representation of what it means to be a Muslim.
Jabbar says his brother's actions aren't the essence of who he was, but it is a legacy he leaves behind. In Beaumont Report.
Yes, it is. Because this is not the first time this has happened. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. It's time. I don't, and now it's starting to happen again. Okay? It's something about, but it's gonna be okay though. We got a president that's in there that's not with this. Something's cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Can't y'all feel it? Something is cooking. Something is cooking in the country. It's like you can feel something getting ready to happen. Things are happening, but I feel something on the horizon. Something about to happen. I can feel it. Come on.
Leaves behind. In Beaumont Reporting, I'm Sydney Ferguson.
So there it is. Yeah, this is insane, man. I don't know. I just don't know. But I do know that something's definitely cooking behind the scenes. I can feel it. I know how these people are because, like I said, I live in a community to where they have and own everything. And I had to call the Attorney General on one of the supermarkets here, simply because of the fact they wanted. I ain't gonna even get into it, but it was totally illegal what they were doing. They had a bottle machine and didn't even want. They had an armed security guard out there just to make sure you don't bring dirty bottles into the store. You got dirty bums out there. That's all they only got. Those cans are how they eat. That's how they eat. So they have a certain baskets that they can bring the bottles in, and you can only have up to $5. Meanwhile, y'all got coolers full of beers and pops, sodas, but you can only get $5. You can't do that. Who do you people think you are? And then when you go get the refund, if you don't take the basket that you use back outside, you can't get your refund. And see, a lot of us don't stand up for ourselves in my community. I told that guy, I said, man, I'm going to call an Attorney General on you. He said, give him his money. Yeah. You just had another one of them gun a guy down in a gas station in Detroit. Let me see if I can find that. They just done that. Shot a guy down for stealing something. Yeah. Hold on. They shot him down. They shot him down because he was stealing. Now, I understand you shouldn't be stealing. But, there's nothing to lose your life for. Yeah, there's nothing to lose it's nothing to, yeah. This is crazy, man. Let me see. I do like the way they did this, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Let me see if I can bring it up. Man, let's do this. Serious, man? Now, what did just happen? Okay.
Wix. One platform, any website. Unlimited.
Y'all bear with me. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Come on.
Detroit police after tragedy took place on the city's west side. Good evening and welcome to 7 News Detroit at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Simon Shakette. This is not the first time there's been trouble at the mobile station near the Lodge and McNichols. Tonight, a family completely distraught when they say their loved one died after running from a clerk who was firing at him.
7 News Detroit reporter Christiana Ford talked to police who shut down the station and the family who says this is a step.
I hear this, man. You shooting at you shooting at people, man. Come on.
In the right direction.
Just one day after the family of Tony Williams demanded the gas station on McNichols be shut down, as you can see, the pumps are off. The city of Detroit suspending their business license.
Good.
At this point, we consider this business very dangerous.
Detroit police shutting down the mobile gas station on McNichols on the city's west side after suspending their business license.
Earlier last week, we had an incident where a clerk left behind the glass and for what appears to be suspecting someone of shoplifting, started shooting indiscriminately outside here on the public streets, putting this community at danger. That is not okay.
The person that clerk was allegedly shooting at was 38-year-old Tony Williams.
Gentle spirit, humble guy, most positive being I ever met.
His family says he was suffering from mental illness.
It didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen at all.
After holding a vigil here on Sunday and demanding the gas station be shut down.
This brings us a lot of peace going forward because it's one step.
Detroit police are also demanding accountability from the gas station who has faced scrutiny before. In May 2023, 3 victims were locked inside the gas station by the store's clerk, while he and the shooter were arguing over a theft.
Look at this. This is what they do. Look at it. This is in 2023. So in 2023, they took somebody out in 2023. Now in 2024, they took out somebody else. You see how he locked that door? This is crazy, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. See, these people, they feel like they can. That's how they handle things in their country. That's how they handle things in their country. Okay, I get it, but you in America, man. You can't do that. You can't shoot down somebody for stealing a juice or having. Most of these places have people standing in front of them. They have mental issues. I got a guy right here at the gas station where I stay here, right here in Michigan. Matter of fact, I probably can find that story. Okay, this guy, I think he was beat up. And the guy, I see him every time I go to the store. I give him money. He don't do nothing but run up to people, cars, and ask, "Can I pump your gas? Can I pump your gas?" And hoping somebody give him a quarter or a dollar or a nickel or a dime. Can I pump your gas? He's polite. He ain't trying to rob you. A lot of these people got mental problems. And for some reason, people with mental problems, they either hang out at the store, the gas station, or they get on the bus and ride that all day. They usually got a bus pass strapped to their neck because the people don't give them a bus pass for free. Just like in the subway, that lady that got set on fire, she was a homeless lady sleeping on the bus, trying to stay warm. Dude set her on fire. You see what I'm saying? These people ain't messing with nobody. Okay? But these people feel like this is my store, get a job, get a life. These people come over here uppity. They come over here, look down on people. They start thinking that they are the clear people. Oh, yes. They start calling us people from Acorn. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They start calling us Lazy. Get a job. Get a job. Listen, man, y'all come over here and things are provided for you. Meanwhile, things are set up. We can get them, but we have to go through a lot more obstacles. I've seen properties that I wanted to get in my community that were turned down. I've seen people have money, and they still was turned down. I mean, next thing you know, a person of this descent, this culture, they moving in. They moving in. How did they get it? Also, I want to say where I'm from, I've seen people gunned down and have their life ended at these stores and gas stations. And they open them right back up. If that was let's say a colored man business, they wouldn't open that thing. They're gonna put a sign on the door and you are shut down. I think the clear folks can even get they can even open back up quicker than us. We can't get capital like that. So don't look down on us. But this guy, these people, this is what they do. Every store here where I am, they treat you the same way. They treat you the same way. Everyone.
While he and the shooter were arguing over a theft that police say totaled about $3. This is a message to other gas stations as well in Detroit.
Absolutely.
$3. This dude lost his life for $3 in 2023. He lost his life for something worth $3, man. I mean, I get it. You shouldn't be stealing. I get it. But is it really worth the audacity of these people? The audacity of these people. The audacity of these people. They know they can do it and get away with it. Salute to New Era of Detroit. Salute to those brothers. Okay? I'm proud of them. They got that place shut down. Because these people come over here and think they can do anything they want. They think they can do anything. You know what? They can. They can. They've been getting away with it for so long. They can. But it's going to have to stop.
Any business owner, you are here put on notice that if you can carry yourselves and the actions that happen here, again, using firearms against citizens, even if it is, you think it's shoplifting, if your life is not in danger, there's no excuse to use a firearm. You can call 911.
While police try to figure out how Williams died, the family says their search for justice is only beginning.
You know, we one step closer to getting closer, and that's what we want.
This investigation is ongoing. Police are asking. Investigation is on.
That's what we want. Closer, and that's what we want.
This investigation is ongoing. Police are asking anyone with information to contact them. In Detroit, Christiana Ford, 7 News Detroit.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's insane, man. That's insane. That's crazy. But that's what they do. They come over here and now they're raising up because I believe they have an alliance now. I believe that. I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one. They have created alliance. Hold on. This is crazy, man. Wait a minute. We getting there, y'all. We getting there. These people come and do. That's what they do. That's what they do. There it is. There it is right there. There it is. There it is right there. This is what these people do, man. This is what these people do. This, they just done this. Let me look at this. This was just done a few months ago. Let's see if there's a date on here. This was just done last year. A few months, 8 months ago. I remember. It was 8 months ago. Yeah. Look. Anti-Israel protesters. Anti-Israel protesters chant death to America. Death to Israel at rally in Michigan. This is in Dearborn, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, where the population is maybe 100, 200 some thousand. They have taken over the whole community. They got their own community, Dearborn, Michigan. It's a beautiful place. Can't down that. It's a beautiful place. But these are, look, now I look at this as treason. You let a bunch of black men start chanting D to America and see what happens. I want you to take a look at it. I want you to look. الموت لأمريكا! الموت لأمريكا! الموت لأمريكا!
Malcolm X said, and I quote, "We live in one of the rottenest countries that has ever existed on this earth. It's not Genocide Joe that has to go. It's the entire system that has to go. Any system."
Wow. I can't even get past it. Wow. This is insane. Hold on. I'm going to let it roll.
That would allow such atrocities and such devilry to happen and would support it. Such a system does not deserve to exist on God's earth.
الموت لأمريكا! الموت لأمريكا! الموت لأمريكا!
Malcolm X said, and I quote,
first of all, why is y'all using Malcolm X? Don't use Malcolm X. Stand on it. Use your Akbar people. Use that. Come on.
"We live in one of the rottenest countries that has ever existed on this earth. It's not
But see, this is what I'm saying. How you going to come to a country, benefit off of it, and call it rotten? How you going to come, and these the people that get tax-free. This is how they in the country talking like this. That's Dearborn, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. That's Dearborn, Michigan. You think they don't have an alliance down? You think they don't have, man? You think they ain't got nothing going? Oh, man, I'm telling you. I could feel it. And they do not like us. I'm telling you right. I'm telling you from what I've experienced. I'm telling you right now. How can you do that? Then they always try to use, why do everybody always try to use a black person to try to get their point across? Use your own. Use somebody. You don't use Malcolm X. Y'all got a lot of people. Use them. But that makes it neutral, don't it? That makes it neutral. Man, this is crazy, man. This has to stop, man. I just feel like something is happening, something is brewing. I'm going to leave it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is insane, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. Excuse me. I guess that's my cue. Give me some water. Woo. Had to give me some water. Whoa. Guess that's my cue to get on down. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, these people have came over, said and did whatever they want. Now they feel like they can rise up. They can rise up now. They can rise up and say what they want. Yeah. They're in our military. They're in our workplaces. They're everywhere. They're right next to you in the grocery store. I'm not trying to put anybody in fear. I'm just saying the things that's been happening is showing you they're right there, right among us. Why wouldn't that's right? That's why the president-elect won the way he did. Because Americans are not stupid. People are not stupid. People are tired. And we need to be, I don't know how many, I'll leave that like that. But yeah. It's going to be pretty interesting this year. It's already interesting. And it's only the 4th. 4 days into the year, it's already interesting. This is going to be an interesting year, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an interesting year. And I just think that, it's going to be a lot more surprises. And we're going to get down to the bottom of it. I'm going to get on out of here. It is 3:07. I'm going to be 3:07 on the 4th. Sometimes my videos don't upload. I need you guys to like and share and put on your notification bells because some of my videos has not been going through. Or no, some people saying they're not popping up. So hit the notification bell. I need you to do that. Like and subscribe. We're trying to build a platform over here, even to where you can come on and speak and say a piece. Okay. With that being said, y'all have a good evening, and I'll be talking to you guys tonight, 8 p.m. Y'all take it easy. Peace.